we can't catch a break with the rain. Another rainy day, rainy afternoon actually. It is after dinner. We're gonna have a couple of the guys come over and do some more building. Hopefully we have some more enough products to kind of finalize the second layer in most of the places. Nothing much has changed since the last video, but we're going to focus in on filling in some of these gaps, some of these openings that we have, some fine tuning. I think we're going to leave these two open, but this section here, really focus in on getting these pieces up and finalized. Not sure if Todd's going to bring any of the rope. I think he said he had some rope, but we're going to start fishing the rope from about where that bracket is off to these trees. One from here to that palm tree over there, to this pine tree or oak tree over here. There's a big pine tree off in this direction, at least for this half. And then we're going to try to tie off to, I think there's a palm tree there, and there is a thicker, there's a palm tree back in those woods. So if we can get some of these ropes off in this direction, we'll be able to cover this sometime, hopefully mid this week. And then we're going to have to definitely get some of the big 4x4s that we have and sink them. Probably one. We might be able to tie off a rope into this corner, into this pepper tree over here. But we're going to have to definitely get a couple of ropes. A couple 4x4s up to here to tie off to about the roof line and come over here, at least maybe 2 or 3 down this line. So I think we've got that product, we got that material, so we might go ahead and utilize some of that. You look in this piece, in this wood pile. Could have swore we had a few. Yeah, right here. These are actually 4x6s. Looks like we've got 2 of those, 2 4x6s, and some 2x4s. So we got short pieces of 4x4. Maybe we'll be able to piece something together. But probably put one. I don't know. We've got this post here, so maybe if we can tie it to this post. I don't know how strong this post is. Not that strong. I might have to sink one down next to this corner. Probably put another one. See, we can't really tie much into this wall because there's not much to support it. But if we tie it right here next to this corner, this isn't going anywhere. So we can screw that into here. We don't have to go into the ground. We just tie it into this wall, and then maybe one down there. So hopefully get that done. And then if he doesn't have the rope, we'll be going out tomorrow and getting the rope, start and pull that on. And we're going to have to make that big purchase that we know about for the Visqueen, which is going to cost us a couple $100. So fun. And then this weekend, just a preview, or just to let you guys know, we are going to Hallow Scream, Tampa, Busch Gardens, Tampa. Is Halloween equivalent of Halloween Horror Nights. And we'll be bringing you along and showing you those videos, and that's going to come this weekend, so look for that video early next week. So I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to edit out for that one. So let's get going. Let's get started. Little props like this that you come across. This actually, my neighbor was throwing this. Looks like I don't know, propane canister or some sort of fuel tank. I guess it looks like for a forklift. And we've got a little divider cabinet we could use for the doll room, and a filing cabinet that we could put somewhere. I don't know where. It's little things like that you come across for free. Throw it in the hot somewhere. Fill up the room. And it's the detail that matters. I can't see anything. Well, it's getting late, and we are doing what we can in the dark and in the rain. But we made some improvements, some adjustments, and a possible change in the plan, which happens from time to time. And it just happened to change because of the way the building looked after we got it up using the material that we had. So, but I think it's actually going to be good. It's going to be a little cheaper, and I'll show you when we're going to do a real quick walkthrough. but we got most of the structure is done, which is good news. The next big step is going to be to put the roof on, which hopefully we'll be able to do that this week. If not, it'll be first part of next week. We're definitely going to get the rope up to support the roof though this week, but since we're going to be out of town for a couple days, we're concerned about putting it up and then leaving. If something happens, we'd like to be here. If like a storm comes through, we'd like to be here when the first storm comes through, so we can be here to fix, maintain, or pull it down if we need to. But anyway, I'm going to start at the beginning, and we're going to do the quick walkthrough, and that should do it for tonight. Alright, I'm coming all the way back out. This is going to be a complete walkthrough of what we got. This is where the queue line is going to be. Okay, out front. So they're going to come in through this side. Groups of no more than 6 into the staging area. The idea is this to be completely covered so you can't see it. And what I mean by covered is we're going to get some rope or some more pallets, put them up, and cover them with trees, palm leaves, whatever the case may be. I'm going to try my best to go through the woods and the path that I think we're going to take, but we still have to clear it out. So we'll come right through here. Right between these 2 trees. Down here. Back up to this tree, and then you're going to see the front. Now, as you can see, this part is open. We're going to have to put a line of trees or bushes here connecting from this tree to this tree right here, so they're not going to actually see it. This is the front. We're going to make this look like the front of the house, maybe put a deck. Alright, come to the front door, into the living room. You can see the walls up. Now we're going to do a scene setter in here, or cardboard and paint. There's going to be a couch, coffee table, a TV, make it look like a living room. You're going to walk this way into the first hallway. Quick stop here. We're going to have windows and doors here for a scarer on this side and a scarer on this side to the egress hallway. Okay, coming into the dark room. Set up with the light aroma system, this room will go dark. The actor will be in here on this side. Alright, after this scare is done, you're coming into the spider hallway. Maybe leave some of these gaps open for some scares, drop panels, jumping spiders, whatever the case may be. Down this long hallway. This goes into the doll room. We're going to be forced to walk all the way down here. The bed's probably going to be over in this spot, on this corner. Come back here. And through to this little transition hallway into the kitchen. Alright, the kitchen is most likely like a sink counter. Probably going to be a table in that corner. Sink tape, just maybe a refrigerator over here. We'll figure out how we're going to set this up. Okay, into the transition to the basement. As you can see, the illusion of it going downstairs. The ceiling comes in. We actually added this piece, so you can see, to make it continue, to make it comes down just a little bit at a different angle, but it comes on down into the dungeon. Okay. Couple cells. Hey guys.
Hey, we're just talking about the spooktacular on this room here.
Spooktacular on this room.
Yeah, we want 2 actors in here.
In this room, where we're standing in.
Yeah. We're talking about having one here with a door that's going to open this way. They could be in here doing whatever they want, banging their head into the bloody wall, with blood on their head. As the people go by, the door slips open. Now they're outside the cell, and they can be scaring them into the next actor, which then they come into this. They see that actor, they're trying to get away here. They come in, this door is locked until that actor comes around unlocks the door, which he then proceeds, he knows our mayor in the group already, opens the door, lets them through, and as they all pass, slams the door closed behind him, and there, you know, there he is with the light on him or something, you know.
Yeah, good idea. I like that.
That's
Because they can,
our brains.
because they can, that one person can do all that because he goes right around
Yeah.
the wall and opens the door for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once he does the spook there, the door is locked. They're stuck in here. You know, they're all going to be trying to get out through here because that actor's going to be forcing them this direction. You know.
Yeah.
So now that actor can just slide over. You know, the problem is people are freaking out. They got to put some kind of stopper here so that this actor doesn't get crushed by the door.
That's true. That's easy.
You know,
Yeah.
just put
We
a,
can
some kind of
Yeah.
something where we build up a wood platform here so the door only opens so far to let them through. You know,
Yeah.
people are freaking out. They can be pushing and shoving. Next, you know, the actor's like.
Yeah. We'll figure out the details once we
And
start
at this
building.
point, if somebody did need a emergency exit, the actor could come out of character and be like, pointing this direction,
this
you know,
would be-
pointing through. The
But-
problem is, if you know, we got other access points, exit points here too. We also don't want to leave this open to where people that freaked out before are now coming through here and getting involved with the scare here.
Yeah. Well, what I plan on doing is having a strand of red lights. I kind of did it before. If we have to exit anybody out an exit door, there's going to be a strand of red lights that leads them all the way. So just follow the red lights, and they'll follow the red lights all the way out to the outside. We're going to have white lights for our actors back there too, but the white lights might come in at a different angle. The red lights will be straight out to the back, and on all sides, and that's what we're going to do that. But what I was saying here is the change in the design. Now I'm getting bit by mosquitoes, so thank you, Tom. Is
About time.
I think that we're going to end the covered haunt right here, because we're coming out of here, and just the way it's set up, it almost looks like we're outside in a fence. So instead of having to cover this entire haunt and continue the haunt all the way through, we're going to continue the haunt but be uncovered or covered under a different visqueen or under a different roof. Maybe make it look like it's in the woods still or out in the garden or something. If we do this, because this is just something we came up with the last 10 minutes, if we do this, this wall will still be the wall that drops down, but it'll be more of a lattice or a fence or something with trees and bushes on it that'll actually fall over.
We got enough probably fence panels to make it look like a white picket fence.
And then coming in, this just would be either covered by branches or make it look like you're outside or in a garden or something like that. And then coming in and then finishing off with the crazy clown and the maze. And whether that maze is going to be corn maze, which we don't have any corn material here, or more pallets, or the white visqueen. We can do a lot of cool things here. So we just got to work out the details. But if that's the case, there's a nice size piece of visqueen that we do not have to use for a roof here. We can keep this open and everything. So that might be a good option. We'll figure out the details. I'll let you know, keep you up to date with whatever happens. So anyway, like us, subscribe, follow us. We'll have more videos coming soon.
Boo.